Good morning once again, class 7. Yesterday I told you about the wool production. Wool is an animal fiber. Now, today I'll discuss with you about the silk, and this fiber is again an animal fiber. Basically, one thing is there, that is this one, occupational hazard. Occupational hazard is basically a kind of a disease or any danger which is associated with an industry. Those people who are working in wool industry, they get sorter's disease. Okay, sorter's disease is a kind of disease which occurs to the laborers which pick up the burrs, and they separate the wool fibers. Okay, there is a bacteria which is known as anthrax. Okay, this anthrax bacteria causes a kind of a blood disease which is known as sorter disease, which makes their skin patchy and their hands become quite rough and swollen. This disease is known as sorter's disease. So this is related to wool industry. I just told you about that also. Now we will discuss about the silk. So silk is a kind of animal fiber which is obtained from the silkworm, that you know very well. Okay, so there is a practice which is known as sericulture. Sericulture is basically to rear the silk, rearing the silk worm. Rearing the silk worm is known as sericulture. Okay, this in this industry, what happens? I think I must tell you about the life history of the silk moth, so that you will be able to understand other things also. So basically, there are two kinds of the silkworm, male and female. Once the female lays eggs in huge quantity, female lays eggs. These eggs then hatch out into the larva. This larva is known as caterpillar. Okay, this caterpillar then stops feeding, and then it converts into pupa, and that pupa covers itself into a covering that is known as cocoon. And at this stage the silkworms are picked up and the cocoon is used for producing the silk. Now let us discuss in detail what is basically the how we get cocoon from the silk. This part I have already explained you, so that's why I'm not telling you again. So what going it was means from cocoon to silk, how it is produced. First of all, it is rearing. In rearing, female silkworm will lay its egg onto the basically these silkworm feed on the mulberry leaves. Okay, these feed on the mulberry leaves. They are reared on the mulberry trees. Okay, then these eggs, once these hatch out into the caterpillar. These caterpillars eat a lot of mulberry leaves, and then they become larger and larger, and after some time they stop eating and they fold into this kind of structure. It is known as pupa, and through the saliva it secretes a thread like structure around it, that is known, and it covers itself into this protective layer. This complete structure is known as cocoon. Okay, cocoon is basically the threads which are made up of the proteins. Okay, and these are the threads which actually produce the silk threads. Okay, so when once the cocoon is formed, the farmers pick each and every cocoon from the leaves, and then they keep the cocoons in a hot water, in a boiling water, so that the insect inside the cocoon will die off and these threads start separating from each other. Okay, so this is one process by which the silk fibers are obtained from the cocoons, and then processing of the silk. Then these fibers of the silk will be either it will be boiled or exposed to the sun, that I told you. Then these silk fibers are separated from the cocoon. This process is known as rearing of the silk. Rearing of the silk. The fibers, once these any one fiber can be pulled from the cocoon, and it will give a complete silk thread, and it is very strong thread. Okay, so it never breaks off. So this is known as reeling, sorry, it is known as reeling of the silk. So once the reeling is done, it can be done by the machines or by the hands, and then again these threads will be twisted across, and then these will be woven by the hand looms, and these will be converted into the silk fabric. So this is how silk is produced. Now I told you about silk and woolen, both the things. Now this chapter is completed. Let us revise what we have learned in this chapter. Cocoon is basically the outermost covering of the pupa, which forms the silk. Fleece is basically the hairy part of the sheep or other wool obtaining animals. Reeling is basically to remove the silk fibers from the cocoon. Scouring is basically washing the wool into the soap or detergent. Sericulture is basically rearing the silkworm for producing silk. Shearing is basically to remove the fleece from the body of the animals. Silk moth is a kind of insect that produces silk. Silkworm is basically the caterpillar which is formed by the silk moths. And sorting is basically to separate the wool fibers from each other. Now this chapter is completed. If you have any query, you can ask in the class. Thank you, class.